This is a chart of Cresud trading on the American markets. As we can see, we have this downturn line over here that has become a dynamic resistance line. As we can see, since the trend line was validated over here in 3 different occasions, was a strong resistance line. As we can see, the counter trend movement that we spoke in the Spanish videos was indeed targeted at 17 points. As we can see, it was a perfect ABC, and at this resistance line become weak, mainly because of the fundamentals of the strike in Argentina. So as we can see, the chart continues to be extremely weak, but to see if the movement will go on to the upside after bottoming, we have to see the weekly charts. As we can see, the main target was achieved at 17. That was the main target of the counter trend from the low of the end of March. As we can see, we have 62% probability of a new low, but aside of that high probability of a new low, that if it's triggered will get the stock to the 13 level, here we have a make or break support. As we can see, this line with time objectives to May 23, and between that date and September 26 to resolve as a zone to become a strong floor to the stock and go to the upside. But the question is, if this 62% probability is triggered, we have to see a new low to the 13 level, and we can witness the both targets acquired. First, we have the possibility of the 62% probability to be triggered to the 13 level, but if the rebound is extremely strong, this support could not consider, if that is the future scenario, could not be considered broken if the rebound is strong enough. And as we can see, if this rebound is strong enough, this dynamic resistance line will fail to short the move up. So if we can have both scenarios, a new low and a support at this level to become effective to a new up movement. If this is the scenario for the future of this stock, we have to see the strike in Argentina to be ceased. But if this is the scenario of the behavior of the stock, we can achieve a new up movement that could be a main target at 20. So we have to wait for the problems in Argentina to stop, and we have to see if this 62% probability of a new low will be triggered. If this is triggered, 13 level will be, as we can see, it was extremely good support and resistance over the past, so we have a good chance to get a new low at 13 level if that is the case, and this support won't be broken in a consolidated way. So we have an upward movement on the making that will have a main target of 20 in weekly terms. So we have to wait to the problems to be solved. As we can see in the last 3 months in the daily chart, as the strike grows stronger in Argentina, we can see that the stock started to get into a sideways movement that is far more bound in a extremely low range. It became extremely volatile at first, but the range started to shrink. So we have the extreme possibility that we can see that in the future we could expect that the new low was not to become a main factor in the future of the stock. So we have a certain level, a strong certain level to a new low, if that is the case. But in any case, we have an upturn movement in the future, in the near future, in weekly terms, as we can see from 13 or even in the zone 15 to 20, we have at least a good rally ahead of us of at least $5. So we have to wait to the troubles to pass and become aware that these dynamic resistance lines will be the main trigger of the upside movement when this took place.